Back at it like a crack addict. Never too much, never too much. Can't get enough of this NBA stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Be Real Entertainment presents Sports Spit. I got my co-host, Slick Vic. He the statistician.
Statistician.
Yeah, that. Yeah. And it's me, your boy, your player partner, your partner that's a real player out here in these goddamn streets. OG Good Gang. You know what I'm talking about? Certified player, man. Coming to you from the Hall of Game, where we're giving you 360 degrees of game. For those that don't understand, that's game all the way around.
Yes, sir.
We come to the point of the season where it's almost like for some teams Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And for other teams it's horrible. It's like the kid that didn't get nothing. Or,
Yeah, like the cold day.
Yeah. Or you know what I'm saying? They wanted a PS5 and they end up with an Atari or something. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's what it is for some teams. But some teams they came out with what they asked for and probably more. But this is the NBA trade deadline. The deadline was today. It's over. It was at 3 o'clock.
Eastern time.
Yeah. And we're just gonna run down some of these trades that happened, and we're gonna give you our thoughts on what we think the trades means for the team going forward. Okay.
Yes,
So Vic, why don't you go ahead and start it off, man?
All right. Well, as always,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Commercial break me, please. One time for the one time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share these videos with your player partners, your partners that may not be real players, but share it with them anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, share it. Like and hype us up a little bit.
If they can't be the real, let them see the real.
There you go. Oh man, I like that one. I like that one, player. I like that one.
All right, but back to the regularly scheduled program.
There you go.
So, as is tradition for us, we're gonna start on the East Coast.
Okay.
So we'll start with the biggest trade that happened. Well, not the biggest trade that happened, but the first trade.
The first trade.
The first big domino to drop was the Trae Young trade.
Mm-hmm.
Was Trae Young getting sent to Washington D.C. To play with the rebuilding Wizards.
And the Hawks got with C.J. McCollum and some other gap fillers.
Yeah. I think C.J. McCollum was probably the biggest thing of note.
Yeah.
They got the Cape, their lottery pick from was it last year, Alex R, maybe a couple years ago, and they still had the draft picks from these current drafts, but so they weren't done. I didn't know exactly what the direction was the team was going.
But with the trade with Trae Young and C.J. McCollum, who you think got the better of that trade?
Oh well, traditionally it's always the team with who gets the best player comes out better in the deal.
Okay. So who's the best player
Between Trae Young and C.J. McCollum?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you'd be hard pressed to find anybody who'd say C.J. McCollum was a better player than Trae Young was. I mean, considering that Trae Young was a leading scorer and carried the team on a playoff run, and all C.J. McCollum's ever been was a number 2 guy. He's never led his team to anything.
But if he was so good, if CJ was so good, why they trade him? Why they get rid of him?
Why they trade Trae Young?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, well, no, I'm talking about Trae Young. If Trae Young was so good, why they trade him?
A lot of
that was a
players
shock.
got traded.
But that was a shock, though. That was kind of out the blue.
I think, yeah. I think the trade, yeah, it was out the blue. It didn't seem consequential to me at the time. The Wizards, just a fledgling franchise haven't really been relevant since the John Wall years. It seems like they become relevant for a couple years a decade.
Mm-hmm.
It was the 2002 2003 season or 2001 2002 seasons when Jordan played. They were relevant. Then they were relevant for a couple more years when Gilbert Arenas played. And then they were kept relevant for 3 to 4 years when John Wall played for them. But they've been busy, and I think they can be relevant for a few years to come if health is on their side.
Okay, so what do you think? How do you think Trae Young is going to help the Washington Wizards? Will they become contenders? Will the Hawks become contenders?
Now we're talking how I felt before they made these other moves.
Just the Trae Young right now.
Yeah, so before they made the other moves.
Right.
Before they made the other moves, I thought the trade was going to be inconsequential. I didn't think it meant anything. I think it just meant that Trae Young just wanted to be a big fish in a small pond, and wanted to continue to be the big fish in a small pond. And the only reason he left Atlanta in the first place was because the franchise kind of was swayed by the young boy they got now. Oh man, what's the kid's name in Atlanta? He's been the triple double monster. He's been killing it. But it's his team now, and so I think that Trae Young was just they were ready to move off of him because it's got to be that kid's team now.
Who are you talking about, Nickeil Alexander-Walker?
No, not Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I want to say Johnson, but I don't feel that it's right. Yeah, it's not Nickeil. It's he's like a wing, a small forward, power forward.
Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, Jalen Johnson. Yeah, okay, so that was right. Johnson, yeah, Jalen Johnson, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely their future. He's a do-it-all forward.
But when you want a team, you know what I'm saying? You want to build. You just don't want one piece. One piece ain't gonna get you nothing. You got to have another piece to go with Johnson.
Well, but see, the thing is that Jalen flourished when Trae wasn't on the court, but they also had they were two ball dominant players, and so just not gonna work. And the team played better under Jalen Johnson, at least in this year's iteration.
Okay.
So it was just a change of direction for the franchise, and that is what it is.
Okay. Okay. So what about Washington? I mean, we were just talking about Atlanta, but what about Washington? Do you feel like that's gone? The addition of Trae gone put them into at least
I just feel like
mid pack, because they always been bottom feeders.
Well, I mean, I just felt it would be more the same with Washington. He could maybe recreate what he did in Atlanta. That's what I meant. Maybe it'd just be, Atlanta East, more northern. But I thought it would just he'd try to replicate what he did in Atlanta with just some role players with him just running the show, because I feel like that's probably just what Trae Young wanted. He just wanted to be a big fish in a small pond and be able to take as many shots as he want and run the offense how he want and not even have anybody in the organization that could challenge him for shots or for leadership or for.
But it wasn't like he had a option. You know, he was traded. You know what I'm saying? Because Atlanta didn't want him no more. You know, it wasn't like he had an option. Like, okay, I'm gonna go there because I can get up as many shots as I want. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing or get on me. You know, it was because Atlanta just moved away from him.
Well, I think he requested the trade though.
No, I ain't heard nothing about that.
Because
nothing about that.
He had his teams that his preferred. He had preferred destinations that he wanted to go to, and Washington was a preferred destination, which was interesting in itself.
You read that he requested a trade.
Well, I can't say I read it. I heard it. I heard that he requested a trade.
Oh, okay.
But
it ain't that trade is not enough to move the needle for neither club though, is it?
not on its own, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
So they both gonna pretty much be right where they was at.
yeah. If that was, the only thing that happened,
Okay. Okay.
barring some kind of great draft prospect that they would could have gotten.
Okay, but the next trade was AD.
Yeah, the next
From
time
Dallas.
Yeah, for them, they were able to acquire Anthony Davis from Dallas for the Dallas Mavericks, and it looks like they're they're changing directions as a franchise too.
Yeah, hey.
And it's Cooper Flagg's team now.
Well, whoa.
Hands down.
Whoa.
Hands down, it's Cooper Flagg's team now. I don't think
We still got Kyrie there. When Kyrie coming back, or say Kyrie, they just gonna move Kyrie off to the side.
Kyrie old, man.
Oh man, Kyrie ain't old, man. Kyrie still Kyrie.
He ain't.
It's just that we ain't seen him.
Is he the future of the franchise? No, he's not. He's too old to be the future of the franchise.
Yeah, I have to admit that.
So
I ain't gonna say he's too old. He's a veteran, and you need veterans because the future of the franchise. This young boy, he ain't even 20 years old yet. He don't have no type of experience in nothing. So you gonna need. But
he's getting his reps.
he ain't had no playoff experience.
Right.
He ain't had no finals experience. You need that. You got to have that. Because it's a different game. Like the season is cool and you can do all you want to do in the season, but the playoffs and the season is two different animals. I say it all the time.
He may never get finals experience.
Well, playoff experience at least.
Right. Well, it's just,
and that just goes to say, Kyrie got finals experience.
Yeah, but the thing is that Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, it was a win-now pairing, including with Klay Thompson. That was a win-now roster.
Well, the only reason why it didn't really work is because AD was fragile.
Right.
He was brittle. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't stay on the floor. Hand injury, toe injury, ab injury. You know what I'm saying? Calf injury. He just was injury. He's injury prone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He catch an injury like somebody catch a cold.
Right.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
me.
Yeah, man. I'm injured. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that didn't work, and I knew it because I knew he was always injury prone.
But he was available a lot more for the Lakers.
He was only available because he didn't want to let Bron down.
For whatever the case may have been.
Now Bron ain't there.
He was
now it's, you know what I'm saying, them injuries is showing up.
Right.
But LeBron like, nah, bro, oh, you just hurt your toe? Man, come on, man.
I seen a stat. I seen that the win-down roster of that Luka Doncic trade with pairing Kyrie and AD, they played a grand total together of one game. And then the pairing of Anthony Davis, Kyrie, Cooper Flagg, which is 3 number 1 picks, played 0 games together. And yeah, you throw Klay Thompson in there, but so it's
Who Megan Thee Stallion boyfriend?
yeah. But
Now I'm gonna start. I ain't
it
gonna
was
disrespect
it was a win down team, and it was a win down roster, and I think that it's just gonna I think it's gonna get blown up here over the summer. I think it's gonna fully get blown up over the summer. I think right now it was a grenade launched into the team.
So I mean, they ain't got nothing for Luka now. You know what I'm saying? They got
They had
scraps.
Cooper Flag.
They've been had Cooper Flag.
He was the draft pick.
Right, but from trading Luka to LA for AD, they don't. And now they traded AD. They
Right.
don't have nothing from that trade.
Well, no, that's not true. They
What
got
they have?
they got Max Christie.
Scraps, like I said.
Oh, Max
What
Christie.
is a Max? Man,
Max Christie's a good player. He's a
Man.
legitimate player.
man, we ain't talking about that. Who we talking about? AD and Luka, right?
And he's a star.
And neither one of them is good players. They all stars. They extra. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just good players. They above good players. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, Max Christie was thought to be just filler in the trade,
And that's all he was.
but he's
He like the stems and seeds in a bag of weed. You know what I mean? You know, you just put that in there to put the weight in. You know what I'm saying? To get it fluffy.
Right. Oh, is that what they do?
Man, listen, let me tell you how OG used to get down, boy. I tell you, boy. But
I mean,
nah, he ain't nothing but bag filler. You know what I'm saying?
he's
For
a
real.
legitimate role player. He's 13 points a game.
13 points. Which one? Who was 13 points?
43%.
Hold on. Which one, Luka or AD was 13 points a game on a bad night?
I mean, well, it's more
Okay,
points
thank
than,
you.
it's more
That's what
points
I'm talking
than
about.
Anthony Davis was giving.
He was. They got nothing.
Yeah,
They got nothing for Luka, for trading Luka. They got AD, and then they got rid of him. Man, they got nothing. They fleeced themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just blew their whole team up for real.
Yeah.
They should have just kept Luka for real. I mean, just to be truthful, they should have kept Luka.
But they did.
Nah, they didn't. Nah, they didn't.
I mean, and this is why you don't see Hall of Fame players getting traded in the prime of their careers. He ain't even in the prime of his career yet. Like, it's asinine. It'd be like Carmelo Anthony getting traded in year 4. Like, you know, who would do that? Like,
Who would trade Luka though? That's what I'm saying.
it's just like, it's
That was crazy. And then you don't have nothing to show for it.
And
Max Christie. Come on, y'all. Hey, I need y'all to tell me. Have any of y'all heard? I mean, y'all think Max Christie a superstar, or no? Just give me something in the comments, man, saying superstar or bag filler. You know what I mean?
he's not nothing. He's
Bag filler, stems and seeds.
it definitely wasn't worth trading Luka for. You know.
Thank you. Okay,
Clearly.
that's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
All right. Well, neither was Anthony Davis, but you know.
But AD was just a sidekick. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I ain't gonna even really say he was robbing. He was
Not
like,
true. He was the main attraction at one time, and he should have been the main attraction in LA. But
they was trying to get a team to him, but he couldn't stay on the court.
yeah.
He couldn't stay on the court.
Yeah. Anthony Davis, not an alpha.
No,
Not an alpha. Not an alpha. But if he can get healthy, he should be able to run roughshod over the East. I feel like, you know, assuming he can get healthy, get in shape, and that'd be a nice. That could be a nice team, man. I mean,
So you like the Wizards with Trae Young and AD?
yeah, Trae Young, AD, Alexar, Yeah, man. I think
So
they got some pieces.
that would have.
They got some, and then they got a draft pick that's coming up because these guys aren't going to play.
Mm-hmm.
So it is some really nice guys in the draft. You got Cameron Boozer. You got Darren Peterson. You got the kid from BYU.
He just a rookie. You think he one and done?
Which
I mean,
one?
he was a freshman, not a rookie. He a freshman.
I think all three of those guys are one and done. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think all three of those guys are one and done. I mean, they're all vying to be the top pick in the draft.
What's his AJ Bonza or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
The Bonza. Yeah. He went off the other night too.
Yeah. So if they can get one of those prospects, one of those high level prospects, yeah. I mean, yeah, they could definitely win.
So that's gonna work better than AD and Kyrie. That team of AD and Trae Young, that's gonna be better. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Well, they're still like it's kind of like everything's not known yet because Alex Zar is still improving and he's getting better, so he can be better than Max Christie or Wash Klay Thompson.
Definitely better than Max Christie.
So he's an improvement over whatever.
Put some spec on.
So that'll help.
Klay Thompson.
That'll help bridge the gap between what Kyrie is and what Trae Young is. I mean, at this point, the gap's probably not crazy anyway, since Kyrie's getting a little older and Trae Young's probably in the prime of his career. He's probably not going to get any better, but,
Trae Young has just been all right to me. You know what I mean? He ain't never been even on the level of a Kyrie.
Yeah, I mean, but you can say that Kyrie's never had any success as the best player. So Trae Young's been the best player and went to a conference finals. I mean, yeah, it was in the Eastern Conference, but Kyrie played in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, he played in the Eastern Conference.
So he played with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and didn't make, conference finals.
I think he got hurt that year.
He used to get hurt all the years, he used to be Anthony Davis at some point. He was like point guard Anthony Davis at some point. But so I think
how disrespectful
that and then the what they could potentially get from the draft, the Boozer or some of these other guys.
But that ain't no.
It could.
That's not a guarantee.
The pie could be the pieces could fit better, and they're all younger except for Anthony Davis. So
Mr. Fragile.
Yeah, Mr. Glass.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it could be a better situation, but their draft pick was supposed to be generational Cooper Flag, with Anthony Davis and Kyrie,
mm-hmm.
which was supposed to be. So I think with an optimistic outlook, it could be comparable.
Okay, because I would rather have AD and Kyrie with a Cooper Flag other than AD, Trae Young, and Alex Zar.
Now that's how you feel today. Yeah. How do you feel 2 years from now, though? Would you rather have
AD probably ain't even gonna be playing. He ain't gonna be playing. So it's gonna be Trae Young and Trae Young and Alex Zar, and maybe one of these young boys.
And you can't forget that you got Kyrie coming off of Achilles surgery, man. Like he's a guard. He's a quick guard. He killed Kobe's career, man. Like it's not like where it's Durant, where Durant's game wasn't predicated on being uber athletic. He was long, and he was always gonna get his shot off.
But Kyrie, he don't have to be quick no more. He's still shifty. He's still shifty.
Is he shifty with a bad wheel? Oh, he's shifty with the ball.
With the ball, yeah.
But he was shifty with his whole body. He was like slick and twitchy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I think we gotta kind
We
of
gotta
see
see.
what
We gotta
we
see
gotta see what
before
Kyrie
we,
looks like.
before we start
Yeah,
sprinkling,
Because-
dirt on his grave.
because prime age Trae Young could very well be better than post Achilles Kyrie.
No.
Could very easily.
I gotta see that first before I just
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll
put
see.
some money in that pot.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But
Okay.
I like that the Wizards are trying to be competitive because for so many years, man, they're doing all this Vegas team expansion, NBA expansion talk. The Wizards were a team that if somebody said, well, they're moving the Wizards, they're taking the Wizards and they're going to move them from Washington to Vegas, and they'd be like, whatever, I think they're a team that if they were talking about contraction or anything, it'd be like, shit, get rid of the Wizards. So I'm glad to see them being competitive and make competitive moves to actually try to improve the team because it seemed like it's been far too long for them to.
They ain't been good.
Yeah,
Since
yeah,
Gilbert.
and you especially feel bad for the fans because like I said, it's literally only a couple years out of every decade that they're even relevant. So I'm glad that they're trying to be relevant and at least giving the fans something to hope for.
Okay, so you like AD to Washington? You like that move?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Okay. I kind of feel like they banished him to Siberia, but
I don't think it's Siberia though.
yeah, man.
It was Siberia before Trae Young got there.
Trae ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna water nothing down.
But they ain't together though.
Ah man, nah. Trae ain't gonna be no needle. He ain't gonna move the needle.
All right, we'll
That's
see,
just how I
We'll
think.
see.
You know what I'm saying? But OG Good Game is rarely wrong when it comes to that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see though. You know what I'm talking about?
Speaking of really being wrong, how about your Cleveland Cavaliers?
Oh man.
So, another big piece was them acquiring James Harden and giving up Darius Garland. What are your thoughts? Who won this trade? Who got the better player?